All right, folks, we're back. I'm probably gonna have to explain this a couple times, but let's explain what's gonna go down here. So, it's a little bit confusing. I'm fully aware this is not the smooth format that we wanted it to, but neither was like the course of today. Things got a little bit janky. A lot of matches were delayed. Not to anyone's fault. We just had a lot of really good games, so things got really pushed back. So earlier on, I'm gonna swap this back here. Back when Bly played, Bly won versus Clem. Bly had to step out for totally legitimate reasons that we had discussed with him prior. So he gave his spot to Stefano, right? And Beastie was voted into play. So Stefano basically was representing Bly this whole time, in a sense. You could think of them almost like a tag team duo here. So Bly, Stefano, and because Stefano still won, Bly's now available to play again. We're letting him tag back in and take Stefano's spot. So I know it's unorthodox. It's not what we wanted. It's not how things were planned. But I think it's fair, and I'm not too upset with the result of it. So we're just going to let it roll as we have one last best of 5 available for the day. We've explained the stakes to the players. Sorry, what?
I was going to say, I don't get it. How come Elazer gets to play now?
What do you mean?
Just trying to troll you.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to make sure people understand, so I didn't know. So anyways, it's $100 for whoever wins this best of 5, plus the current bonus pot of 92. Actually, we had a sub during the break. How many? Just one or 2 subs during the break? So it's more like $95, $96 is going to be the side pot on top of this. So again, anyone who subscribes, we're going to match the amount of money you give us through that subscription to the prize pool available to the players. So we're at 92 plus the new ones. It's about 96, 97. On top of this, we've been counting the subs from Wardy's stream too. So if you really want to help increase the prize pool today, consider subscribing to Wardy. It's been a long day of casting. We're going on 7 hours now, something like that. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. I don't want to get greedy. I don't want to say anything that we don't need, but like tips are always appreciated too. But just keep in mind, they won't go towards the prize pool. I will be splitting donations with Wardy at the end of the day. So just to be fully transparent and make sure no one thinks like I'm snubbing Wardy on the cast today. We want to help him get us some subs. We want to help him get some money. And we want some good games, which we've been blessed to have. But Wardy, fuck this goddamn intro. Bly would pick this map first. I'm ready whenever the players are. Why does base trade sound so different? I don't know what this means. Hey, Precipice, thank you for the new sub as well. It's going to add some more money, probably closer to $100 now at a guess. We'll see you guys in game. It's gonna start playing again because it's on stupid loop from the last time you guys made me play that for 4 hours. I'm still so mad that I did that. But hey, I gotta play this, guys, because we got some Final Fantasy music to listen to. Monty-un cheering 3,000 bitty bits. Thank you, Monty-un, who I believe is now the new bit boss. Thanks again for your support, not just to us, but to everybody. Monty is like the guy who goes to everybody's stream, sprinkling bits and love and donations. Seriously, he is like the background savior of esports. Thank you, Monty, so much. But hey, guys, we're hopping into game. It's map 1. It's a best of 5 to finish. We're going to crown a king after this series is done. In the bottom right, we have Team Experts Bly,
who is surprisingly opening hatch first against what is a safer opening of a laser gas pool. Elazer, top left. Yeah, okay. Ruined that one. We'll scrap that one from the record. Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. And I would like to just publicly apologize to Terminator, by the way. So I meant to message you. We can't get you in, dude. There's just too many things that are locking up and hiccuping here, and I don't want this stream to die. Because we almost had to restart it earlier when XSplit broke. It got paused for like 20.5 minutes. So we actually have quite a bit. I'll message you after the stream's done. We actually have a lot of tournaments we haven't announced that are still coming up for the month. So I know you were concerned about this month being dry and not having a place to claim your Patreon reward, but trust me, that's not going to be the case. You'll have plenty to pick from. But as far as are you going to Montreal now? Yes, as of like last week or a week and a half ago, I am going to Montreal. So this is the last cast before Montreal.
Montreal.
It kind of sucks. I was thinking to myself like, hey, at least I could maybe cast while I'm there, but I don't really want to solo cast. I kind of want to just go there and get drunk. I think is my plan.
That would be. What was the event you casted at? And they had to get you a. Was it IEM Shanghai qualifiers that you had to get a PC for your hotel room or something?
Yes, Joey, nice username, drove his PC out to California, and yeah, we cast not just in the hotel room, but off of his phone because the internet wasn't working.
Oh my god.
It was really impressive, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It was the most jank setup I've ever done, but 10 out of 10 worth.
Sometimes the sketchy setups, the funnest setups.
Actually, that reminds me, I don't think I ever got paid for that. I need to go look into that.
I was actually about to ask you the exact same. I was actually meaning to ask you that this week, whether you got paid for that.
Did you not get paid for it yet either?
Nah.
Feels bad, man. I mean, it's like only a couple of bucks compared to like what the big casters get, but still, like, come on, man.
It should mean this easier to pay us, right?
That's how I look at it, at least. It's like, you know, we're the couch change that slipped through the cushions. Anyways, hey, we should talk about the game because there's a really big attack coming out of Elazer. Bly saw this coming thanks to his overlords, so we saw him appropriately throw down evolution chambers. Spinecrawler even up and good to go. He's gonna have to build a little more Sim City if he doesn't want these queens to die, but he's killing a lot of Zerglings, and this doesn't look like it's gonna be so bad. In fact, Brooklings are gonna go out of that Evo chamber, but he's gonna run right past them.
I mean, if Fuelings get into the main, which will be a bit of a nuisance. I mean, Elazer's drawn heavily behind this, right? So, 4 workers going down. This is actually getting nice now. 5 workers going down. I guess Elazer a slight worker lead to play with, but he was obviously a little bit behind before. He has invested into link speed where Bly has not. And so, it's one of those interesting ones. Elazer will take a faster third hatch from this, but Bly will go into Aspire. What Bly just loves to do. Although, Bly will have been scattered by Elazer, and so he has a good idea that there's a possibility at least.
Terminator's a dick, by the way.
What happened?
He donated so that nobody could hear you for like a good 5 or 6 seconds. With 1 cent to top the donation to get the trigger for it. $30.01 for Terminator 101. Thank you so much. Make it rain in chat, guys, because Terminator just did. He says, let's get drunk in Montreal. Also, good luck splitting this evenly. I know. Wardy, you're not getting the 1 cent. I'm sorry. It's not going to be an even split. I'm keeping the 1 cent.
It's fine. I get it. I see how it is.
Maybe once you break 1,000 viewers, you can. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I want to get to shit talk mode again, but I messed it up so badly earlier that I'm really afraid.
I'm surprised you're even gonna try and go there. Like, I don't know, man. It really didn't go your way earlier. Couple queens gonna poke away, kill an overlord. Nice stuff by Elazer. Bits and pieces. It's okay. I can throw some shade too. I just need longer to think about what to say.
Really? Because you can just build a depths and do the same thing. Hey, StarCraft jokes.
Hey, that'd be funny if we ever saw Protoss player.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. I think Goblin opted in, but Goblin was being kind of shitty during the whole drama list of things, so I was kind of happy not to invite him. He's not banned or anything, but happy not to invite him for this one.
Here's are out as Elazer goes for a big attack. He's pulling queens across, which obviously will help against the mutas. First mutas starting to work their way through some bits and pieces here and there. The queen's getting an overload as well.
Yeah, this could be tough. Yeah, the first time around, the Spinecrawler alone was more than enough. A couple transfuses coming in, and these mutas will push this back, though. I was a little bit worried that the Spinecrawler wouldn't have been enough to buy the time. Like, seriously, 5 or 6 seconds to not have that Roach Warren die, to go through into the base. The fact that he's met with this wall, I mean, sure, there's queens for anti-air, but breaking through Bly's wall is going to be very difficult. 5 or something Spinecrawlers in total, 3 more just finishing up as we speak. I think Bly's defense should be doable. The mutas are catching reinforcements, though. They're not helping with the front lines.
If he gets rid of the spines very soon, the Roach Warren just went down. Yeah, Bly made 8 more roaches, though. There's still a lot of queens here as well, though, from Elazer, which means transfuses are available. So actually, Elazer can transfuse his units up while trying to break through here, and there's only 1 Spinecrawler left. Drones have to pull in. The mutas are picking off reinforcements. They're going to come back now to try and fight, but the queens can transfuse each other.
That's the problem. There weren't reinforcements to pick off. If he had done that and there was a whole slew of units coming in, that was an amazing move. But instead, all he did was take his fighters away from the front line. And without the mutas being involved, Bly took some serious losses. Even if he holds this, which it doesn't look like he will, he's going to be behind.
Elazer is just so good at this matchup, even when it looks as though all hope is lost in his attempts. he still finds a way and makes it happen. Look at this. This is crazy. He's going to break through, and even if he doesn't straight up win the game right here, he'll take the 6-worker lead. He'll be able to play from this, I think, because he's done so much damage picking up queens. He's completely reset the mutalisk count as well, which is also very important in a game where you're playing against meters.
It's taking so long to clean this up, too.
Yeah.
No queens,
yeah, exactly.
no injects. He's missing larva, even if he had money, which he doesn't. I love Bly, but I don't know that you make a comeback from this situation. Because for Elazer, you just make a couple more queens. You've already got spore crawlers. There's no real counterattack potential for Bly.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I guess he can delay a 3rd hatchery, which is something, but all Elazer has to do is mass up enough units and just do what he did before. Like, by the time he pushes across the map, even if it takes a little while to build 4 or 6 queens to have anti-air, by the time he pushes, Bly still isn't really going to be that back into the game with units of his own, because he has to rebuild a Rotron, for example, too. It'll be tough. And these queens are pushing the creep out already. He actually already has a good amount of queens. I didn't realize he has some moving forwards. That obviously helps out a lot.
It's funny watching the queens come across like this, but once that creep spread finally actually catches up, like, the mobility of queens won't be the issue. So Bly, in a weird way, has a clock ticking on him. Once the creep spread gets to a manageable point, Elazer, the only reason he's stalled out and slow to push is because of the queens.
Yeah. Spore even coming across the map now as well. I mean, I like it from Elazer. Try and burrow a Spore. It's something else the mutas or other units have to target down. And in this sort of situation, like having to target down a Spore, it could be the extra health you need from Elazer just to survive. Like, to not, have your queens going down in that time, extra time to damage the mutas. It's actually crazy how much it could add to this. And if it actually burrows, then the mutas can't do anything.
What are these fucking clips that are being linked in chat right now? Oh man, he gets the tumor down. Oh, but he's got it. Bly can focus it. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, this is
so borderline devastating.
Yeah, I mean, like,
the laser's whole attack gets stopped by the queens going down.
Yeah, mutas are going to be good as a new queen on the high ground.
If he got that creep tumor, the spores could have planted, the mutas wouldn't have been a problem, but now he risks losing everything. I'm actually really surprised that this worked out for Bly the way it did. Because that's the difference in seconds of timing.
Yeah, it turned around so quickly from what it was. It's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit crazy. You're gonna see that spore does go down, then the mutas will continue to, well, chase extra queens there in the middle of the map, I guess. More queens trying to reinforce. That's what the mutas are going to be very good at doing, kind of shutting those down and picking them off. But Transfuse is there. And that is going to be, well, now Lings and a Ravage are going to try and break the front, but 5 spines and Bly is actually hold on. What is this?
Well, the Roaches and Ravagers might not get through, but the Lings are going to. Those are going to go straight for the main. Of course, Spinecrawler's got that +2 armor, so it's a little bit hard to kill them. Bly might not even... Well, he's actually going to hold on to the spines. But the main's still being ravaged by the Lings. This is so many problems over here. He pulled the drones, he kept them alive. I don't even... The Elazer and Bly are like equally all in with weird ZvZ right now. And oh, he gets trapped in the base!
The thing is, look at Elazer's run. He's just waiting to throw down a Hydra Den or something to make something to like really fight these Mutalisks. And that's what he's going for now. This is crazy that Bly held this run by only losing 5 workers. That's a very good defense from him considering all of those Lings started running in at one point.
Yeah, with that bank, Hydras are not going to be a problem to get at all.
Yeah,
I gotta give it to Bly though. Honestly, like the fact that Elazer's still on 2 bases is the only reason Bly has a fighting chance. If Elazer was properly on 3, this might not be the case. But Elazer's been forced or chosen, however you want to look at it, dedicated to this all-in. And so far, it's been really rough trying to make that work. Oh, he's got that stupid Hydra skin. Oh wait, no, he's got the school Hydra. Excuse me, no, he's got the cool Hydra skin. I thought this was the Leviathan one from the war chest, the one that looks like they're wearing a drone for a hat.
Which one's this one then?
This is that new one that came out. This is that new one you could buy in that new bundle. Look at it. It's so dope. It was like a siege tank, I think a void ray, and a hydralisk. I think were the new ones that came out recently.
Oh,
they're so spiny.
That's literally the explanation of every Zerg skin. It's so spiny and spiky.
Well, if you look at the Leviathan one, that's not the case. Like, it really isn't.
Yeah, okay.
But this I really like this Hydra skin. It's cool. It's cool. This is like what I imagine the Hunter Killer Hydra looked like in like StarCraft 2.
There's so much anti-air moving across the map right now from Elazer. Bly, he's made a valiant effort to hold on, but it really is going to be coming to an end for him. It really, really is. I mean, Lings, Queens, Hydras, it's just way too much. The Lings are going to try and break on through. Spines will obviously try and hold for a little while, but they won't be able to hold forever. And, well, again, years to try and tank for the Hydras because Transfuse is available. Bly's just kind of run out of options here eventually. It took a long time, but Elazer was able to build into what he needed.
I forgot this was game number 1, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the Transfuses are so gross. Nothing wants to die. This gives time for more spines to come up, and Bly might actually hold on. This is a big maybe, but he might hold on here.
Surely not. The meter count is... What is the meter count? Oh, there's a few more.
I want him to kill his own Evo Chamber, get Broodlings out.
Yeah, it would actually help. If you could, like, Broodlings around one Hydra, it would actually make a massive difference.
The Laser realizes this too, so he stops attacking it.
Yeah. I mean, you only really need to break a hole through the ball.
Nah, it's game. There's no doubt about it at this point.
Yeah.
The drone count's been cut so low.
Well, even
if this cleans it up, it doesn't matter, because the Laser finally got that third base down that we were talking about, and Bly's got like 11 workers total. No queens, no hope.
No dreams.
Yo, so I was thinking more about the whole Terratron thing from earlier.
Okay. What circuits would you put together?
Hang on, do you want to make a $2 bet? Loser has to put the $2 into the prize pool for the King's Cup.
$2?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the bet?
My bet's that you can't spell a Zerg unit's name. I get to pick what unit it is, though.
A Zerg unit's name?
Yeah.
This is definitely not good odds for me.
They're fairly straightforward.
Is it though?
I don't know. You gonna take the bet?
Go on then. You know I'm a betting man. You know my weaknesses.
Okay. It's really easy. It's an Overlord. The hero Overlord, Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil?
Yeah. You're not allowed to Google it. I see you typing.
Can you say it?
You want to at least give it a try?
Can you say it again?
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yggdrasil.
Why?
Or Yggdrasil or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Yggdrasil?
Look, it's the hero Overlord. Just do it. Go. Give it a shot.
Yggdrasil.
Well, you looked at chat, so...
No, I didn't look at chat.
Fuck you! You had to look at chat because I wasn't pronouncing it correctly.
You said Yggdrasil at the end. That's what I go for.
Fine, I'll put $2 to the prize pool on a technicality, Wardy. I didn't set specific rules.
No, I honestly wasn't looking. I don't even know what it is. I feel as though I've literally dodged
Wardy,
a bullet here.
You have. What's game number 2?
Mech Depot.
Alright. I hope... Dude, I don't know what that... I have never seen that frame drop problem on Mech Depot before, but earlier when we were casting it, that was like... Not good.
When you say frame drop, was it just like your FPS was low?
Yeah, like I was like at 40 FPS instead of 60 type thing.
I'm getting really bad FPS on Odyssey lately as well. It's really... only in TVZ. Only in TVZ, where I think it's like the creep spread.
Have we even seen really Odyssey today?
No. We haven't. We'll see in this series if we get to game 5.
All right,
Players ready. Are you ready?
Yep, it's map 2. I got the Mech Depot intro. Let's get into it. We'll see you guys here for the game. My brain works in weird ways, guys, and I was just trying to be clever. It failed. It backfired. and that's okay. As far as paying up, I will add $2 to the prize pool for the King's Cup. Not a problem. We're going to do a proper final tally when the cast is done, because I do want to make sure we have an accurate number. Right now, we know it's sitting at around 100-ish with my 102-ish, but we'll find out. And of course, the players know what they're playing for. This is a hell of an expensive... It's all or nothing. $200 or so for this one best of 5.
See, right? Just going back to Yggdrasil, I really did recognize this name, but not from StarCraft. Like, it's not something that I could really tell you anything about, but like, it feels like it is something else, as chat seems to think as well or something.
Yeah,
like,
it's a common name used in many mythology stuff, and I think if someone said Nordic, I think is where it originated from.
Yeah, I really feel as though it's like not really that crazy. It feels as though it's something like World of Warcraft, maybe.
Yeah, there's the World Tree.
Yeah. Is that called?
I want to say I think so. That or it's a druid weapon. I don't remember which. But hey, we'll get into my nerdum later. Guys, it's game number 2 here for the Subtember Summit, where apparently there's no Subtember. Feels bad, man. Ace SS. Getting into map 2, though, in the top right, he's down 1 game after a very hard fought, very well battled game 1. It is Bly.
Bottom left-hand side from Kulash, it's Elazer.
Elazer
it totally isn't well, man. I totally knew this.
Okay, good for you.
Sorry, just rubbing it in.
Super duper important. I know. This is your last chance, guys. As we're getting through this last best of 5, I know there's no super sick benefit through a 50% discount, and I'm really sad that this got delayed for whatever reason. You know, it was cool because we even got some front page promotion for it, which I was super excited about, but things sometimes just happen and you gotta roll with the punches. That being said, I would advise against anyone who's just looking for a cheap sub, because this is going to be a month-long thing. However, if you do want to help increase the prize pool for the winner of this best of 5 specifically today, again, we are matching new subscribers only, or if already existing subscribers upgrade their subscription. Although if it was GSL days, you needed the prescription to see the StarCraft 2. The quality was so bad. So my channel or Wardy's channel, if you're just looking to be a generous soul and help the players, consider subscribing to both of our channels. That way you double down on the amount that goes towards the winner of this series. But if nobody subs, that's totally cool too. But prime subs, real subs, tier subs, it doesn't matter. Any new subs are the only way to increase the prize payout for today. I think we are going to hopefully later be able to run this again. This is expensive to do. $600 for like a day's casting is expensive, but it's fun. We got a lot of good games, and I would hope to be able to do this again later in the month, when ideally the discount works.
Mate, there's your sub train.
Yeah, there's that sub train. Make it fucking rain and chat with some Ace M's guys and some Ace SS's, because we got Koala, I don't know how I read that so poorly. Copperwire, Cursin Darken, Flame Falcons. Oh man, I'm trying to make sure I don't mess these up too badly. And Not Words all just hit us up with a combination of like real subs and prime subs. Good stuff to see. And of course, if you want to give some love to Wardy too, we're counting his subscribers towards the prize pool as well.
Thank you to Alien 11111122222 who did sub.
Oh, did you read enough ones? Was that an accurate amount of twos?
I didn't. I just said it really fast, so hopefully no one can count. I don't have my thing open to read his name properly at this exact moment in time.
I meant to paste the ASMs. Paste the Twitch channel. If you guys aren't already watching, go to this channel. Oh wait, Ray Funscore. This guy's we'll call him the current caboose to the sub train. That was actually a pretty nice string of people coming in. Thank you for that sub, sir. But okay, Bly's actually, I thought was going to be under a lot of trouble. You know, we saw him go for the full wall off. I thought maybe he would overcommit, be a little bit scared. But thanks to his Overlord scouting, he knew Elazer was not committing. And we actually have these guys in a lot similar of a game. Like, they're playing mirrored to each other. They go over the roaches, similar timings. But Elazer is a little bit ahead. Oh, and now Bly goes and takes a walk down a dark alley.
Bly loves the Spire in ZvZ, Lily. He's been doing this all the time when I've been casting him.
He's been doing it for years. He goes like 8. You know, he doesn't commit. He doesn't overcommit, and that's what I like about it. He'll just get mutas and use them well without, you know, over-dedicating. Most of the time.
Yeah. Actually, mutas are really hard to play against in ZvZ as well, because you can very quickly lose control of the game just because mutas are up and you didn't quite realize it or something, or one small core is out of position, suddenly drones start going down. It becomes kind of crazy.
Yeah, and just confirming the question in chat, donations will not go towards the prize pool. I know normally we have Matcherino and we allow donations to go towards the prize pool, guys. The whole goal with today was to do a sub run, if you will. It sucks again that it didn't run out like that, but you know what? I would only be bitching if the games we got today were lame. I can't even. There's literally nothing I can be upset about.
It was awesome.
Yeah, this was it wasn't quite show matches, but it was like a King of the Hill, same difference. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, Elazer could very well potentially lock this out 3-0. But Bly, the fact that he's able to play toe-to-toe with Elazer, a lot of the same moves, a lot of the same builds, already impressive. And he'll have a concave. Elazer sees this too, and he walks away. This is so important that he walks away from this, because number game aside, concave is going to win out every time. In fact, Bly might get baited with Elazer pulling him back like this.
The thing is, Bly shouldn't be looking to fight, right? Because he should know he's behind on upgrades and on roaches because he invested into the Spire. Yeah, even though he didn't make middleless yet. So I don't think Bly's looking to fight. He was just making roaches to make sure he could defend. So
that's awesome too. I love that he takes the watchtower to make sure he knew he wasn't walking into something stupid.
Yeah.
Also, just to clarify as well, in case anyone still has questions, we're taking the value of the sub that we would get. So I know you guys pay $5 for a sub. That's not going to be $5 added to the prize pool. The $2.50 or whatever we would get from Twitch, all of that's going towards the prize pool. Just for full clarity here. Wardy doesn't have to pay anything. Wardy's just enjoying the benefit of subs.
Yeah, man. I'm here for the ride.
Yeah. And Adzi2K6, new sub alert. Thank you very much.
ASMs.
ASS.
Oh, Roach is gonna fight
for Bly.
Yeah, but Elazer has upgrades.
He's got upgrades, but the mutas, I think, win over the... I'm gonna say, I don't know how to gauge this. The mutas are a lot of extra damage, but looks like the upgrades are looking to be a bit more powerful. I mean, he snipes off the Ravagers, and I love that focus fire. As he dances around, I think the mutas will eventually win this out. It's going to come close enough that the mutas will make the difference.
Yeah, this was exactly how Bly wants this to play out. I don't think Elazer was expecting mutas at all. He was just trying to hit his +2/+1 timing. But then mutas are here, and he's already committed. If he runs back, he's just taking 3 damage.
Yeah.
Now though, Bly is going to be in a bit of control. Elazer has to try and get into Hydras and just survive these mutas. In fact, Bly just could maybe counterattack with enough roaches. Maybe he could break through this.
Numbers game certainly favors Bly. There's no doubt about it. 21 roaches versus 32. But Elazer's got burrow. He's got a couple of tactics, and he gets to heal, which is important. And the mutas, they did really well once. They're not going to fight so well against Spores, Hydras, and Queens.
No, they are not. It's amazing to realize, isn't it?
Oh, he's gonna kill this drone line. Jesus.
Yeah. This is
if Elazer comes up here, it's into a concave. Bly's got total control of the situation. Hatchery sniped and all. He does go for a counterattack, but I don't think the counterattack's gonna necessarily be enough to stop Bly from murdering him on this side of the field.
Third hatch is already down, right? Send the mutas on top of the roaches trying to chase. He can go back home and clean up that counterattack and just get ready to go again. Bly's got the lead, and it will only here if the damage he's already found. So Bly looking good.
Oh, nice overseer too. Catches the roaches as they burrow in. I'm not sure if Bly will win or lose this fight, but the mutas come home, and they can't quite catch the roaches. There's no detection.
Yeah, I mean, Elazer's starting to just really run out of options. Even if he does win this fight over here...
Oh,
well, actually, he's bringing the roach numbers right back down. Holy crap.
Yeah, the burrow micro actually saved a lot of the roaches, and they heal so rapidly while underground. He was able to recover for this fight with relative ease.
Wow. That was one heck of a turnaround here, and at the same time, he's just killed 17 drones. Elazer has found himself right back into this game, which is crazy, considering a few moments ago, we were like anything but thinking Elazer could do anything here, really. I mean, he's rebuilding the third hatch, and that's still a deficit. He's still got to survive these mutas, which is going to, well, first of all, he's going to lose a queen here, missing the transfuse. He still doesn't have the sword answer to do that. Well, he already, well, yes, because he'd already lost one, so, yes. I mean, what do you want me to say? You literally have your screen on top of it. I can't lie to the viewers. 2,000 people just watched it happen.
Alright, this is actually getting a little bit out of control here on this side of the field, but at the same time, Bly's not necessarily comfortable leaving home. He's only just finally cleaned up all the roaches, so the mutas are really spread out. There's not a lot they can do at the moment. Pick off Hydras here and there will be nice, though.
I think that's the issue, right? Elazer just can't really get enough anti-air up collected together because the mutas are just being such a nuisance. While he tries to do that, he unburrows a Hydra here, but they're still just getting targeted down so quickly. Bly has that many mutas that the Hydras just disappear one after another. They're all gone before the next 5 pop out. The mutas just controlling this right now, and even if they can't push into mineral lines, they will just slowly be able to stop Elazer from really getting anywhere. Elazer knows it. GG.
Bly ties things up 1-1. That's sick. That's awesome. That's great. Also, quick note here for folks like Adzi who say they just sub to help the players. First off, that's awesome. More power to you. And I'll make sure the players know, of course, that they know already a lot of the money from today is coming from the fans. But give us a month to win you over. You know, we send out replay packs. You get a lot of cool bonuses with the channel. Hopefully, my goal is that we can convince you guys to stay for longer. But even if you are somebody who's already canceled their sub because you sub for just the month to help the players, I say shout outs to you. It's awesome to be able to get these guys some more cash. And this is well over $100 bonus now, which is good. We're going to hit up a small break, though. We're almost done with the day, guys. Tied up 1-1. We're going to game 3 when we get back, and we'll see you soon for more. All right, for back, I already messed up my very first word. I was gonna say coming back, nailed it. We're back, guys. We're getting into Abyssal Reef for map number 3. I know these guys are tired, but we're gonna get into this as soon as we can. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining us on the cast today. We had Diasodi just now, 216 bits. Thank you for that. We had a couple of people subbing, resubbing, all this good stuff today. And if we've missed anybody, please don't take it personally. I've been trying to get on top of this, but it's been a hell of an awesome but busy day. Thank you, Squishling, for the 19-month resub on top of this. I think the players are ready to go, so we can go when they do. Just again, quick shout outs to everybody who's enjoyed the channel today. I hope you've hit that follow button, and let's get into Abyssal Reef.
The Vespine is always greener in somebody else's base. You dream about blowing up theirs, but they have a real good race. Just look at the map around you, right here on Abyssal Reef. As ultras and links surround you, so make like a tree and leave. Under the sea, typing GG. Darling, it's better typing those letters, take it from me.
What is this? Bit Boss one. There's a new Bit Boss cheer mode? That's so awesome.
Do you not know? It critically hits. It can critically hit if you use the Bit Boss cheer emote.
So like it can do more damage than like the bits you cheered?
Yeah, just like a critical hit. Also, I haven't seen it.
No, is this new? I've been like this has to have been within the last week because I've been at PAX and I didn't hear anything about this before then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Oh man, can you imagine you like do 10k bits and it crits or something? Oh fuck, you beat Bit Boss for like a week. That's cool. I like that. Hidden cheer modes. I'll take it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's game 3. Things tied up now 1-1. Spawning in the upper left side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It's Team Experts Bly.
To the bottom right-hand side, he's going to be trying to defend his WCS championship this weekend. It's Elazer.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised the Elazer didn't leave today. Everyone else was leaving today, and that's why they couldn't play. I wonder, Elazer a little bit later than the rest.
Bly as well, I suppose.
Yeah. Never again, he says. Only Muxies from now on. Okay, fair enough, dude. Muxies are pretty cute.
All right. This was 13-12 by Bly, by the way, so it's super aggressive, but at the same time, Elazer played like the defensive sort of... Or was it 13-12 or was it 12? I think it was 12 pull into gas.
Well, with Link's already en route, we'll see if Elazer can handle it. The first wave he'll handle no problem. It's about whether he handles the second and third.
Well, I actually think it was 13-12 from Elazer, so he's gone 13-12 against 12 pull, which is kind of sick because you get the link speed a bit faster, but you will have a later hatchery. It's just confused me that Bly went gas as well. It's sort of all over the place.
I wonder if he was going to if he was considering banliness for this, because the speed still hasn't started. Oh, there we go. I guess he was just late with it.
This is interesting. Bit of a weird scenario. 2 drones lead for Elazer. Much faster link speed to take advantage of, but later hatch.
Actually, that link speed's gonna be a problem. Bly needs to be on a ramp ready to fight, because if he's sitting out here in the open in the middle of the map, he's gonna get surrounded and he's gonna die.
Yeah, 100%. Has to try and work around that. In fact, he doesn't have link speed. And Elazer does start up his own hatchery at home, so he's not gonna keep on spamming links. It kind of gets to that point if you're only mining minerals, you don't actually have enough lava to just produce lings to use all your minerals, so you do kind of end up expanding
Oh,
anyways.
jeez. He wasn't on the ramp.
Wow. Dives into the main. That's going to be drones going down. Oh, he doesn't get the first one, but he will on the second attempt. And Elazer already 4 workers ahead. It's only going to get worse for Bly here.
If Bly had held position those 2 lings correctly, he could have trapped them in. That would have been really nice. But this is giving Bly time to get his speed. But down workers like this, it's kind of rough. And Elazer's still squeezing in like the odd drone here and there. So it's like, he's not throwing down all his larvae into drones, but he's slowly getting leads.
Yeah, and now Bly, that, commits into a whole bunch more lings himself. All Elazer has to do is back away and defend. And he's already held, into a lead. So it's good for him. And I love this from Elazer fighting on the low ground where he knows the concave is a bit better for him for a few moments, catching those units to come down the ramp. Just so he can fight even though he's on less units. Now he will have to make sure he has enough. As Bly actually hits the supply block.
What are these new the art submissions that we've missed? Someone went and dug up my fucking picture when I was doing the fancy stream and I had the fake hat I built. And then you're upside down because what are you, Australian? I don't... Basically with that accent. This is awesome. You guys have submitted some really sick art today. I'm super stoked about this. Bly, in the meantime, by the way, is holding down the ramp. It's basically beating the crap out of Elazer with the hatchery going down like this.
Hatchery is fallen, and now Elazer has to... Well, Elazer actually has the money to rebuild a hatch.
Well, I look
I
at it
wonder
like
if he can
this.
keep up with the production.
Well, this is what I look at. His drone lead has probably netted him enough money to pay for the hatchery going down. So in a weird way, it like evens it out. And if he gets that base back up on mining, great. Then he's ahead in a good spot. But Bly right now has so many Zerglings to work with. And he's going to catch... Oh, even just catching 1 or 2 lings like this is actually totally worth.
Yeah, Elazer's... I still like Elazer's position. While he is a hatch down, Bly is only on, what, like 1 queen as well. So it's not like he has that much extra production. 11 drones doesn't allow you to produce that much more. And I think it's getting kind of okay for Elazer. Starting to bring a queen down to the low ground to help defend this hatchery this time. I think you can probably hold on to this. Especially with a few more links coming out. Oh man, maybe not.
Bly's starting, if he gets a surround on that queen, if he breaks that ramp, he doesn't even need to. The queen's still just going to straight up die. Once again, holding the ramp while he attacks the hatchery. Elazer's slowly bleeding out here, and I think it's just a little too far gone.
Yeah, you're right, it is. I really thought that with a few more lings coming out with the queen there, he could sort of fight it, but you're right, he really, really couldn't. And now he's going to lose the hatch again. Drone gets killed, another queen's going to get picked off, and Bly. Looking good.
GG. Elazer, in my mind, is like the master of ZvZs. Bly getting upper hands on him, not through like better builds, but through better tactics, is so impressive to me on many different levels. 2-1 now for Bly, puts Elazer on his very last life.
Is Bly gonna come back in and just steal away the king's pot?
He's like, I had to take a break to give other people a chance.
Yeah.
I like this. Some people made this comment today. Wardy's better with a co-caster, whatever for that. We were actually talking about this during the break, and Wardy, for me, having a co-caster is so much more easier. You get to take bigger breaks. You can think about more what you want to say. Wardy's like, no, fuck that. I have to actually listen to the other person. It's so exhausting.
You just revealed my secret, man.
This is the truth of it is, guys. Wardy he's lazy. That's why he doesn't want a co-caster. You've been exposed. Congratulations.
You find it easier to co-cast because you get more time to think. I find it easier to solo cast because I have less time to think. I just do it.
He's like shit comes out of his mouth. All right, Interloper. We'll see you guys in game. All right, folks, we're hopping into game, and we see that early pull coming down from both players. Spawning here in the bottom right, it's the blue Zerg Elazer.
He's on his last life because the man to the top left is playing dangerously and decisively. It's Bly from Team Expert.
When I hear Rifkin say Wardy, it sounds like Morty, and like he's Rick. There's actually someone did fan art of this. I remember from a while back. I don't know if anyone's got a link to it. Someone did like a Rick and Morty, Rifkin and Rickfin and Wardy mashup.
Yeah. That was actually good. Yeah, I remember that. That was good. That was when we were playing PUBG.
Hey, Wardy, 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 I need you to shove this way up your ass, Wardy.
I'm not going to be attempted to do impressions.
You can't do the high pitched voice. Gee, I don't know. Like,
I don't know, Rick. Don't know how Elazer's going to deal with this here.
no, you sound like Mickey fucking Mouse. Like.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I told you I wasn't going to do it. I went back on my word, and this is what happened.
Oh, I don't know, Rick.
You sound like a really good Mickey Mouse.
You're a bitch, Minnie. Haha. Okay.
Meanwhile, 12 fools.
12 fools that heavily favor Bly, but here's the key difference in the opening, right? Like, this time we're not seeing it mixed in with speed. This is straight up to banelings. I'm trying to get the giggles out of my system. Straight up to banelings. And if Elazer thinks there's speed coming up behind this, and he doesn't get his own baneling nest, he might just die, and this could be a 3-1 for Bly.
Yeah, he really might. Elazer trying to expand off of this like he usually would. Bly just gonna go full kill mode. He's gonna go full Bly right here, and he's gonna try and end this. And right now, Elazer just does not know it. He's gonna see the few Banes morphing in now. Is he gonna have time to actually get rid of those though? He'll be able to target down the low health one, but the others are gonna finish.
It just takes one good hit. And that wasn't a good hit.
It wasn't good, but it was something. I think Elazer though, with Queens on the way up, should be able to just deflect now.
If he gets 2 on the ramp, yes. But this still leaves that problem where, like, maybe Bly decides to focus on the hatchery outside the range of the Queens. If they get baited off, then the banelings go in, kind of like to the exhaust port of the Death Star. But this without voodoo magic and force powers.
What?
Because that's basically, there's no other reason that torpedo could have possibly gone in and taken, like, such a sharp 90-degree curve, okay?
I've completely lost track of what's happening. I'm casting ZvZ. What are you casting?
You've seen Star Wars, right? I'm saying
You
the banelings, like the torpedo that killed the Death Star, would just slip past the Queens and go up the ramp if given the opportunity.
Right. Okay. I missed the reference over for a moment. I was like, what? I was very confused. You know what I mean? Listen to people, so much effort.
Listening to people is hard, but you know what? When I speak clearly and concisely and pronounce my T's, it should be easy. Listening to Wardy tell me about all the freeze on the map.
All the trees? You mean all the trees? I don't see. I see trees.
I'm giving you shit, dude. I love you, Wardy.
I don't have shit to give back right now.
Yeah, I am perfect. You're right.
Drop a load from Bly. Yeah, so
actually,
perfect.
I like this a lot because this is going to be less of like a surprise drop and more of just like an elevator move. So getting these units up here, Elazer has got a good defense out front, but he's like, this is so suspicious.
Oh, no.
Why are you not attacking me? Bly almost gets in there, but he gets caught at the very last second.
Yeah, Elazer's on top of it, and Elazer, because he defended, because he ran away with the economy earlier, having expanded and defended, he is so far ahead.
Oh, this is so
Bly
cute.
do?
I feel like Bly did this on purpose. He tried to almost like show the Overlord a little bit, like, oh, okay, I'm running out. I don't have anything else. But he had lifted 2 units to the high ground. This baneling combination has not been scouted by Elazer. He doesn't see this with a queen.
Oh man,
If these 2 banelings make
Bly.
it to the mineral lines, that could be a lot of damage. He's waiting for the queen to be pulled out of position. Banelings down here are distracting. The Overlord will die, but Bly has 2 banelings primed and ready.
Bly, here we go. They're moving in. They're
Elazer's
gonna
not gonna be
connect
looking.
because Elazer has no idea.
Oh,
8
8 workers killed.
That's nice. That
Bly's-
actually brings the worker count to even.
And he also manages to take out a lot of larva by ramming the other baneling to the natural. It's suicided because of the spine crawler, but still, nonetheless, a great move out of a pretty bad situation. He was locked out of the game by Elazer, and yeah, this evens it up. And it's very important he did this too, because if they're both going to roaches and Elazer had been up with the 10-ish workers he was, Bly would be screwed. I can't believe that was like 1 pixel of difference that Queen would have seen those banelings.
Even though he's killed them, though, I mean, the Elazer still holds the advantage of having been ahead on workers for a while, which may not seem like a lot, but, you know, he is ahead on the +1 attack upgrade. His lair comes through right now, whereas Bly's does not. And it's those sort of things which will add up in later fights that could still kind of be very beneficial.
Elazer never went for speed.
No, he did not. He does not have them speed.
So, on top of all these other things, he's got that gas lead. Downside is he doesn't have quick reinforcements, so he can't like flood lings across the map to get to his opponent's base very quickly.
Which is something Bly might just be looking to do here. He might just be looking to go for like a roach kind of ling all in, kind of off the +1 without the without the lair being up. So just kind of stay on the hatch deck is obviously a lot more all in because you don't have the roach speed, etc. or the +2 to follow up with.
That was such a sick like hair trigger reaction too. Elazer's drone that was sitting here waiting to build the Evo chamber for like when Bly attacked because he knew Bly would attack.
Yeah, it was nice. There's the problem though with the lack of speed for Elazer. He can't take the third hatch as easily because the roaches have to be in position to defend from the ling counters.
Yeah, and of course his third needs to be up at some point while Bly gets his own up, finishes up here any second. Elazer's just starts again.
Okay. Well, Bly is definitely still playing from behind. You can see Elazer's +1 attack kind of a push is going to be coming in just a few moments. He is, well, even if he loses the third hatch here, I mean, look at the roach count he has. 56 army supply to 20. But he does have to push with it, you know? He has to stop being delayed by these lings and actually go. All 24 +2 attack.
I don't think Bly possibly gets the numbers for this. I think, you know, we talked about the income lead earlier. This little chunk of blue here, guys, this is like a good 1,000 minerals that Elazer has to work with over Bly. And that's reflected through the roaches. Bly is going to have maybe half the roach count. Ish. He does throw down the rocks, and that buys time, so this cuts Elazer's roaches in half, funny enough. But eventually Elazer will consolidate and push, and Bly probably can't fight it.
It's actually kind of strange that Elazer had the lair up for so long without roach speed coming through. It is coming through now. He did sell that +2 as well, and Elazer still just making more roaches. A roach worker lead behind this as well. Elazer pushing for a 5th and final game here this evening as he gets to third base, and here come the rest, the roaches. Now those rocks are down, Elazer can push on through, and Bly has to pull on away. Well, try to.
Nah, he's bleeding out too much. 23 roaches to 10. I don't think you stop the snowball. There's no spine. If there's a spine crawler wall to fall back to, this is a different story. But concaves are irrelevant when the numbers game is so one-sided, and it's 2-1 on the roach count. GG.
The only way Bly stops that snowball is by taking it square in the face. Elazer takes it 2-2.
I love that we're going to the ace match for the final game of the day, but goddamn am I tired. So guys, we're going to quickly just get this ad break out of the way, 2 minutes, and we'll see you for game 5 to decide who wins all the money when we return. All right, folks, we're back. We're actually loading into the game. I'm just going to quickly update the score here on the scoreboard because it is 2-2, and it's the first ace match game 5 that we're seeing. We had, of course, game 3s earlier, but this is, of course, the best of 5. Now, we're kind of guesstimating during the break. It looks like the sub count money is at about $115 that the players will win as an additional pot to whoever wins this game. Plus the $100 that the best of 5 is worth. This match, this single game, is worth a little under $250.
Not bad at all for one single ZvZ map. I was played 4 before this, but we'll forget that. It's all down to Odyssey.
It's really cool too because we got, we were talking about the break, the whole Subtember thing, the discounts got screwed, but we still had enough people, like 30 plus people decided to sub today to combination you and me to increase the prize pool for the players, and that's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Ryan SC, for the 19 months, and we missed it earlier, but Sweetwater IPA was the latest new sub. Thank you for joining the channel. Like I said, though, after the cast is done, Wardy and I will do like a proper consolidated count to make sure we have all the numbers accurate, but we are ballparking at about 115 for the bonus pot, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That being said, let's get into the intros, and then I'm going to do one last sponsor shout out, and we'll try to cast this very last game. In the top left, we have Team Experts, Blue Zerg, Bly.
Bottom right-hand side from Q-Lash, it's Elazer. Hatch gas pool apiece.
So thank you guys for making it rain for the subs. So again, if you guys like content on BaseTradeTV, this isn't super relevant to today specifically, but we recently got in touch with MeUndies. They're working with Wardy as well. If you guys want to check out the link down below, you can get 20% off your first pair of underwear. I'm really not shitting you here. Like as legitimately as I can possibly tell you, I love this underwear. And sure, $20 seems a bit steep, but I am somebody who has for my entire life bought my underwear in bulk packs from like Walmart and like Costco, and that shit lasts like not even a year. These things are so nice, and I think they're gonna last for fucking ever. The material is so nice on them. So I would really sincerely ask you guys to check it out. That being said, underwear is weird, and I totally will understand if you don't. Corsair make awesome products, great peripherals. I'm using the new Void wireless headsets. You guys should check out the Void Pro wireless headsets, excuse me. Check out their links for the affiliation links down below. If you use those to purchase anything, get a little bit of kickback here on BaseTradeTV. And then last but not least, the guys who made today possible, Twitch. And subscribing and bits and anything that has to do with Twitch is the best way to help out as far as like our sponsorship with them goes. But there we go. There's the selling out. We're done. Now we watch the links come across the map and maybe pick off a queen that comes to defend this base. Nah, 2 of them should be able to hold.
Yeah, 2 queens, a couple of lings as well, so Bly should be good defensively. He just sent lings across the map to do the same thing, but Elazer hasn't taken an expansion because instead he threw down a Bane Nest. More Zerglings on the way, and Elazer has been getting ready to flood lings in here. And so here we go. Now already Elazer is actually going to take a fight, which is going to be beneficial to him at home.
It's going to be really awkward, actually, because Blight gets Roaches out. They'll be good against the Banelings, but not necessarily the Zerglings until he has enough of them. Regardless, though, right now he finds himself at a severe deficit of everything. And I don't know if he's going to have a fun time dealing with what Elazer's bringing across the map.
Cancelled the hatch, though, which is definitely going to help him get a few extra minerals for a few extra lings.
Spine Crawler.
Yeah, that's fine as well. I mean, it all adds up as to something that will help to defend those Banes, of course. So just one connection away from really tilting things into Elazer's favor right now. And there is many Banelings that are rolling forward. So we'll need a few of these to probably help against the Spine or so. We've seen Elazer loses one. Still looking to fight here. The Queen of Energy is actually in the front, so it's going to be the Queen that goes down first. A nice Bane hit on the Lings coming in from the back.
If he could have bought 5 more seconds, he would have had that transfused. Banelings, of course, are getting picked off by the Spine Crawler, so he falls back with them. I'm surprised Bly's holding on as well as he is. Worker count's not really falling yet. And as Roaches come out, they can start sniping off these Banelings. Focus Fire barely gets it. Oh, these drones are so low. He's going to try and stack them up to protect them. I think he's going to hold. But the problem is, like, for Elazer now, he didn't do enough damage for Bly to be sweating this. They're on equal worker counts, and Bly with Roaches should have the upper hand going forward.
Problem is that Bly will struggle to kind of take a third hatch, I suppose, because Elazer's still on the map and being active.
Yeah, but Elazer
So
also doesn't have a thirds.
Sure, but he might be able to take one now while Bly can't. It's a possibility. He's just focusing on drones. He wants to saturate his natural expansion a little bit, something which can't really do with only 19 workers. So you'll start moving towards that. He is actually moving in 8 more Banelings, so Elazer's kind of serious about to be attacking again.
And this is really important that Bly scouts this too. Like, he's got an Overlord sitting here, he's got Lings running around the map. He wants to make sure there's no third base down to confirm that it is all in out of Elazer. Because if it is, then he can also dedicate all in to defending, whether it's with extra Evo chambers, Roach Warrens, Roaches, you name it. Right now, he's droning a little bit, which might get him caught off guard here. That's a lot of Banelings coming in. Enough that the Roaches are even in danger.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing the Roaches just going to be sitting on the ramp for now with nice transfuse to keep the Spine Crawler alive. I mean, the Queens are starting to drop, but not very quickly, and Elazer kills 3 or 4 workers. Well, I mean, it's still a lot of damage considering Bly's only been on 23 workers or so. However, Bly has Roaches to potentially counter with, and so Elazer has to be very cautious of that fact. He's thrown away a lot of army, but, to kill workers, and we've seen before, earlier today at points, that is something which can go very wrong very quickly.
Well, we've known it as well. Bly likes his mutas. Going towards Lair right now, maybe it's just Roach speed. I gotta imagine he's thinking about Aspire, though, because it's just the Bly way to do things. That being said, though, with his Roaches being kind of in control of the early game, it wouldn't be bad at all for him to invest into them either.
His Bly, he likes to just do both at the same time. Like, it's this sort of weird thing that he sort of makes work out. It does sort of make sense. We'll see what he goes for. It's going to be melee upgrades, though, from Elazer, which maybe means that he wants to think about mutas later in the game. But initially, for now, he's definitely going to focus heavily on Zerglings. and Bing. It's very different. We haven't really seen that so far today. The
No,
melee
dude, we've been really #blessed. Like every game today has been very different, very strange. I mean, these guys matching each other in 12 pools. Final game boils down to like these weird all-ins.
Yeah, it's been a unique day of games. I'm still a bit worried for Elazer. If Bly pushes anytime soon with all the roaches, he could run into some trouble just because he is still only on Lings and before they get upgrades. And well, there's actually the lair coming into play for the Nidus network. That's obviously a way to bring the Queens over, and that makes it even more difficult for Elazer to get this work.
This is so sick. I don't know that I've seen a lot of Nidus Worms work in ZvZ because a lot of the times, they get shut down to the main, then they're brought to the front lines, and they just shuttle Queens. And in that case, I don't like them. But what I think is going to be great about this is Elazer's going to be spending a lot of time on the map looking out here, trying to catch Lings running by, protecting his own third. He's not going to actually be paying attention at home to catch these units basically bully their way in. But concern here for Bly, if he brings his units across the map, that also means nothing's home defending, and this could be bad. So for now, it's a small amount of units that'll be going in the Nidus Worm. We'll see if he brings everything, though. Some of the roaches up here get caught.
I mean, they get caught. Actually, the Lings are going to win out that fight. Wow, the Lings have. They don't even have upgrades yet. It's kind of crazy. Nidus pops out on the other side, though, and here we go. Now Elazer has to find a way to hold against this, and I don't know how he does. He doesn't really have any units at all. He's going to morph in Banes, but I mean, the Roach is already going to be on top of them to start working their way down. I mean, all he has to do is sort of split up a little bit. Melee upgrade is about to finish. Will it be enough? Let's find out as Elazer tries to dive in with the Banes.
He's not transfusing anything. He's got a lot of energy for this. There we go. Now the Roach is getting topped up. New one's coming in. Banley's looking to surround or get in here with the Lings surround. Bly's units are weak, but they're spread, and this is good. And I think Bly has done it. Elazer is like one of the best ZvZ players in Europe, and Bly knocks him down 3-2.
Wow, Bly looks so just... I mean, crazy, right? Just Bly coming on through and just... Yeah, kind of sick. Kind of sick. I got no other words. Like, he played such a variety of styles and defenses and attacks. It was really well played. Well-deserved win.
Let's not forget, Bly has $50 from his win earlier, on top of the 100 he just won now, and on top of the 100 something, 115 or whatever that he got from the side pot from the King's pot. Bly, Clem, and Stefano. 7 players enter, 3 leave with cash. That's pretty awesome.
Not so bad. That's pretty decent.
Well, folks, this is, of course, the last cast for me. For a little bit, we'll be going to Montreal. I'm sure Wardy will probably be covering those the open bracket or whatever it is, the group stages and all that, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So be sure to check out his channel if you haven't already subscribed to it, at least to watch more StarCraft in our absence. We had some more submissions to the art thread. Again, I want to stress out here, you guys, we're not going to award this live on stream, but we will pick one of the art contest winners here at random. Some of these are really fucking good, and some are just scribbles, but they all have equal chances to win. So thank you guys for getting involved. I fucking love fan art. This is so awesome that people got involved with this. The winner, of course, is going to get a war chest code, so submissions now are closed. You have until the stream actually goes offline to post yours. If you're finishing it up, if you're working on it as we speak, do it now. Otherwise, yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. It's a pretty good day. It sucks that we got a little bit screwed over by Twitch. I don't know what happened there. I'd love to know what happened there, but you know, again, 33, 35 something new subscribers between the two of us, able to create a good chunk of money for the players, and hopefully if any of you stick around after 1 month, I'm a happy camper. But all of you guys who watched today that are subscribed, you're gonna get replay packs. I'm gonna send those out shortly. We have a ton of replays, considering this was like what, 7 hours of casting, 6.5 or something hours. Well, we started 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, almost 7 hours.
Yeah, there is actually really sick games. Like, I mean, we had no delays or anything, right? Like, we've been like in and out of games as well. It's pretty intense.
Yo, shout out to you, by the way, Wardy. 7 hours went by like a breeze. Like, I really didn't feel like this was 7 hours.
No, like I agree. Yeah, me too. Like, it was really fun. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me, and thanks for obviously being awesome.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll do post-stream wrap-up here and not bore you with it, so I'll let you do your shout-outs and take off first. So anything you want to say to the viewers, where they can find out more about you, all that good, you know, the deal, the spiel?
Just just check out my Twitch channel. I'm casting every single day. I'm doing a lot of stuff this month. It's going to be very exciting. I've got lots of eyes minutes. If you whack a few in, you'll probably get there eventually. Thanks to everyone who subbed today as well to my channel, even though I wasn't streaming there. It's kind of crazy. And thanks for BaseTrade to having me again, obviously. That's not all I've got to say. I'll be live tomorrow with WardyTV Weekly and WCS Montreal over the weekend.
Nice. Also, just taking a final tally here, we ended up at just shy of $90. Well, not just shy. We're at $90.51. Fucking Terminator. 51 cents for donations today. I will be splitting that with Wardy. So again, thank you guys so much. If anyone is feeling generous enough here at the end, anything from today is getting split with Wardy as a thank you for coming on the channel. But I'll put you off. I'll go do my spiel, and I'll see you later, Wardy. Have a good weekend, dude.
Cheers, mate. Have a good one. Thank you again.
All right, guys. For me, there's actually a video that's going up tomorrow. So I took the time last night before Zombie Grub left to Montreal to interview her, which is it was weird because we're friends and we know each other and we know all the answers to things. So it's like kind of weird asking her questions because like I knew all the answers already. But I did an interview for you guys that will be going up tomorrow on the YouTube channel. I do want to talk about the YouTube channel as well. We're going back to the old one, and we got some workaround solutions to our current problems. The new one got shut down for copying the old one. I don't fucking understand the politics of YouTube, but I can tell you what, they're stupid. So we're going back to the old YouTube channel, the one you all know and love, youtube.com/BaseTradeTV, and you'll see some content uploaded there over the weekend. But, oh, thank you, Murphy755, for that Twitch Prime sub here at the end of the cast, as well as Mescon for 21 months, saying, holy shit, I'm coming up on 2 years. I know, dude, subs, my relationship with a lot of you subscribers transcends the longest relationship I've ever had in my life. And I'm talking like both friends, fucking girlfriends, whatever. Like, you guys are awesome. Thank you for all those who stick around. I do actually want to make a final comment about some of the recent events of what's happened. There was some drama that went down, guys. We discussed this actually in pretty big detail yesterday. There's a 2-hour VOD if anyone really wants to get into it. Honestly, it's not worth too much reading into because it's already all said, done, and over with, and I don't want to reignite flames. But I just want to express this because I don't want there to be like this misconception of sarcasm. I sent out a sub message about this yesterday. Guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever feel like you want to drop your sub to the channel, whether it's because you disagree with the way we handle things, or maybe you're just out of cash and money, I just want to make sure that you know you're always welcome back here. Like, I don't look at you guys as people who is like, oh, well, it was only useful for me while he's giving me $2 a month. Like, unless you do something really shitty and like start being like hella gross in chat or something, you're always going to be welcome here on the channel. So it sucks to see that I know some people will be leaving. Obviously, I wish you the best and all that stuff. Thank you for your support up to date. I only want to say this verbally though, because there was someone who tried to call me out and saying, oh, you sound so fake, blah blah blah, and I'm just sorry if people see it that way. Because seriously, we wouldn't be where we are without our viewers. We wouldn't be where without our subscribers, all that stuff. And I love hosting tournaments. I love doing StarCraft, despite what people may claim otherwise. And I have no plans to quit anytime soon. We actually got some phenomenal news at TwitchCon that I can't announce, or not TwitchCon, at PAX that I can't announce for a little while. But trust me, guys, there's gonna be a lot of StarCraft still coming for a very long time on the channel. That being said, I hope you will cheer Zombie Grub on this weekend while she casts at Montreal. I know she's been preparing extra hard for it and she wants to do a really good job. I will just be in the crowd, so if you are going to Montreal, let's hang out. Other than that, follow me on Twitter at Riff_Kings. Follow the channel, obviously here on Twitch. Follow it on BaseTradeTV at Twitter. And of course, check out our sponsors, guys. Corsair, MeUndies, and Twitch. And I think that pretty much wraps it up. So I'm going to go coordinate with Wardy. We're going to figure out prize payouts and who owes what for money, because I got to get all this stuff sorted before we leave. And then also, I have like a girl coming over and... Fuck, 10 minutes. Okay, I gotta go. So I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna end stream with some ads. We'll go host somebody. Here's the bye. Fuck, I didn't realize what time it was.